Hello and welcome to Dan Explains, hosted by, you guessed it, Dan. Something I touched on in my video about Bible history is how important it is to know where the Bible you're reading came from. It can lead to serious theological errors if someone doesn't understand the particular quirks of the translation they're reading. This also applies to other religious documents outside the Bible as well, like the Nicene Creed. I occasionally see this idea that Jesus descended into hell. Well, that's wrong. Let me explain why. First off, this is going to be a short video because of my family's vacation. We all need a little bit of time off occasionally. The Nicene Creed is often treated as authoritative as the Bible by many Bible-only groups. Some even recite it often in their services. Unfortunately, it means many also seem to forget the Nicene Creed is a profession of your faith and not the faith of your profession. There is nothing in the Bible that says Jesus descended into hell. So, if your interpretation of the portion of the Nicene Creed, he descended into hell, as him actually going to hell, is probably incorrect. One of the translations I've heard, which is slightly different, but harder to misinterpret in English, is he descended to the dead. This idea comes from the way the Nicene Creed is often translated. The Nicene Creed was originally written in Greek, not English or whatever language. So, if you're not a native Greek speaker, someone had to translate the creed you're reciting. The issue seems to stem from the Greek word of the place of the dead, which is Hades, or Hades, depending on how you like to pronounce it. But I'm going to use Hades for now. Actually forever, but whatever. Some translations of the Bible translate the word Gehenna as Hades. The issue with that is that Gehenna is the word that Jesus used when he was referring to hell. When using the word Gehenna, Jesus was trying to give the Jews an idea of what hell was like. Since Gehenna was a garbage dump outside of Jerusalem that was always on fire and was never put out. Well, not ever put out. Eventually it did go out after the destruction of Jerusalem, but that's a story for another video. The issue is, some of the translations use the word Hades where Jesus and others say the Hebrew word Sheol, which is not hell. It's actually the same place many people refer to as limbo, where the souls of those who died before Jesus waited for the gates of heaven to be opened. This led to people conflating the two places as the same place, and believing that when Jesus descended into Hades, he descended into hell. The Greek idea of Hades is very similar to the Jewish idea of Sheol, a place where pretty much all the dead went. So, when the Greeks started to be evangelized, they started using the word Hades interchangeably with Sheol. However, since they didn't have any idea of hell specifically, Hades was also often used when referring to the place of hell. So sometimes the only way to tell what the word they were using was supposed to mean is the context, because Hades is often translated into the English word hell. It led to a lot of translational confusion, especially for a lot of us over 1,000 years later. So, if Jesus was not going to hell, but going to Sheol instead, what was he doing there? Well, everyone, including the people who died before Jesus, were going to be evangelized. So, what Jesus was doing in Sheol was evangelizing the people who had already died and then opening the gates of heaven. If you like this video, please press the like button. Subscribe to my channel and ding the bell to get notified when I post new videos. Also, please support me on Patreon, link in the description. The more people support me, the more time I can dedicate to making videos like this one. So, until next time, Have a great week.